Salvete discipuli. Ego sum magister Carroll. Today we are going to be covering the Stage 6 vocabulary from the 5th edition of the Cambridge Latin course. Let's get started. Our first word is one that we've kind of seen already. In Stage 5, we saw the form ad est. So this is just one letter off, ab est, absunt, but it's the opposite. It means is out or absent. So the discipulus ab est, the student, is absent. Now, if we want to talk about it in the past, say we had a snow day and we want to say everyone was absent, we would change the second part to erat, past form of est. So ab erat, ab erant is was out, were absent. Okay. Remember, it's related to ad sunt and ad est, but not quite. It just is a B instead of the D. All right. So our example sentence would be discipuli ab erant. The students were absent. And it seems so was the magister here. Cubiculum is a second declension noun meaning bedroom. All right. Or just room in general. But here we have a bed, so we can call it a bedroom. So the lectus est in cubiculo. The bed is in the bedroom. Right? You can go and see this bedroom in the Metropolitan Museum of Fine Arts in New York. Emit is a verb that means buys. So here, femina cibum emit. The woman buys the food. Ferocator is our next word, and it's an adverb meaning fiercely. Ter is a common adverb ending in Latin, so that will help you kind of organize your sentence as you translate. Leo ferocator petit is the lion fiercely attacks. Now remember, we talked about in stage 5 that petit can mean a couple of different things, but here the picture clearly dictates that attack makes most sense. Festinat is a verb that means hurries. So in our picture, we see the cuniculus festinat. The rabbit is hurrying. Our next word is fortis, an adjective that means strong or brave. So the weird est fortis, the man is strong. Our next word is a third declension noun, fur, means thief. So fur circum spectat, the thief is looking around. After that, we have intente, an adverb that means intently. So here, the femina intente spectat, the woman intently watches. After that, we have a word that's very specific to the Romans, a libertus. It's a second declension noun that means freedman. A lot of their slaves would be freed later on in life. So the libertus est liber, the freedman is free. And you can see how the adjective free is related to freedman. Olim is an adverb that means once or some time ago. Think of all the stories that begin in English, once upon a time. Well, in Latin, those would start with olim. Here, olim fer in villam intravit. Once the thief entered into the villa. Our next word is parus. It's an adjective that means small or little. The opposite of magnus. Canis erat parus, canis erat magnus. The dog was small, the dog was large. Our next word is pair. It's a preposition. And remember, prepositions are those words that describe the relationship between two nouns in like space-wise. So this one means through. So the fur per januam intrat. The thief enters through the door. Our next word is postquam, an adverb that means after or when. So postquam filii cubiculum intraverunt, filii cenabant. So after the sons entered the room, the sons were eating. Pulsat is a verb that means hits or punches or whacks. You can pulsata Yanua. You can pulsata a person. So here, the pogo pulsat, the boxer hits. Quote is a conjunction that means because. So vir est parus quod lactem non bibit. The man is small because he did not drink milk. Race is a noun that means thing, but it's going to be a really kind of versatile word, just like agit in Latin. So we want to be aware of that, okay? Because it will be added onto res publica, the public things, which we get the word republic from. But we'll see it a lot of places. For example, res est res, the thing is a thing. Scribit is our next word, and it's a verb. It means writes or is writing. So Caecilius in tablino scribit. Caecilius is writing in the office. Subito is an adverb that means suddenly. It shows subito, mala, suddenly, apples. Superat is a verb that means overcomes or overpowers. Here, the pugo pugileram superat. The boxer overpowers the boxer. Tum is an adverb that means then. All right. So when we have a lot of storytelling words in this chapter, if you haven't noticed. Once upon a time, olim, postquam, after, tum, then. So tum filia cubiculum intrat. Then the daughter enters the bedroom. Tuus, like in the last chapter with meus, is an adjective, and it's shown possession. It means your or yours, depending on the context. So servus tuum cibum portat. The slave is carrying your food. Vendit is a verb that means sells or is selling. So our mercator togas vendit, the merchant is selling togas. And we have some happy customers over here, hopefully. And then vituperat is a verb that means finds fault with, or tells off, or curses. So here, senex vituperat, the old man is cursing. So that's all we have for today. As always, if there are any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or go ahead and ask them of me in class. Gratias vobis ago for watching my video. And until next time, walete.